Kahhori is the next Marvel Snap cash card, or rather the cash card to come to Marvel Snap. She is joined by Cole Obsidian and Hydra Bob. Okay? Hydra Bob has had an interesting journey. Okay, like day one, people did not like Hydra Bob, so they buffed Hydra Bob by one power, which people said, it's not really enough, but okay. And then Hydra Bob became super played almost in every deck that wanted priority. The people that didn't buy him at the time were a bit bummed out about it. And then Hydra Bob got so much action that he had to be nerfed back down to his original full power that he had at release. So yeah, that's actually Hydra Bob's journey. Yeah, that happened right there. And Call Obsidian is, for a brief period, Call Obsidian was everywhere. That's mostly because of the fact that Sam Wilson, Captain America's shield, used to be a one cost. So it would work with Call Obsidian. So basically, the longer you had Sam Wilson, Captain America in your deck, Call Obsidian was a no drawback play because you could just move the shield wherever and just play in that lane, right? So, yeah. But anyway, let's get into Kahhori, shall we? Kahhori reads that on reveal, each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play plus one power. I'll read it again. On reveal, each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play plus one power. Now, this is this is interesting. Now it said gives, so I assume that means they're one power less. So it's kind of like a it's kind of like a weird spirit bomb type situation. Each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play plus one power. See, but the thing that differs it from a spirit bomb is it's not just one big card, It's not just like they're all buffing one singular card. It's like they're all buffing all the cards type situation. So, yeah, that is that is very cool, actually. I think that card is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I assume it's going to bring Shadow King back. But, I mean, barring a Cosmo, there's really no way to, like, you're buffing up your field. It's not like you're afflicting your opponent's field with negative stats. So there's no there's no Luke Cage stopping this type thing. You're literally just buffing yourself. You're not debuffing your opponent. In theory, this could combo with Carter, so Kahhori could end up powering herself up. Also, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. But, yeah. She could end up buffing herself up in a roundabout way. Wait, does she? Can she also legit? I mean, I suppose she's a card on the field, and it doesn't say other cards in play. So, in theory, she could also hit the buff, as it were, right? And then, I mean, imagine imagine playing her on 10-5. Like, okay, so hit this. Okay, to teach you the forecast though. So I need something like Zabu to get her out. Either get her out early or get what I need out early so I can make the combo work. Okay, that is interesting. I guess she could also technically go in a surfer deck just fine. I feel weird saying a full cost can go in a surfer deck, but I mean, in theory, a full cut can go in a surfer deck. I mean, I feel like a lot of people end up putting what's her name, Galacta, in a surfer deck. So why can't Kahhori go in a surfer deck? Am I right or am I right? Okay. So we conclude that this is a good card, right? Well, it's not a bad card. I don't know if it's a good card yet. I guess only time will tell. The forecast seems a little steep for me, honestly, for what she does. Each card in your hand, which means you want the most cards in your hand. And if you have skills in your hand that have no power, then that also doesn't give power. I'm trying to do both the upside and the downside. So let's say you have the perfect scenario. You'll have 6 cards in your hand. I would say 7, but that would be almost impossible because you could have 7 cards counting her, but as soon as you play her, you'll be down to 6 cards. So you're, in the best case scenario, putting 6 power randomly on the field. It said one of your other cards in play. Presumably, each card picks a card at random. So, in theory, 2 things or 3 things could also get buffed. I think they explained this technically, but I'm not really sure how it works when it comes to that. So, yeah. Let's say, what if everything does get buffed? And then Shadow King just ruins one lane type thing. But on the other hand, what if I don't know. It seems pretty cool, honestly. I feel like it could be useful. Maybe she might not be as useful as if she was 3 cost, but maybe she'd be OP as a 3 cost. I don't know. I'll have to play her and see what it's all about. Definitely stay tuned to the channel to see those videos. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.